Hallo meine Freunde, Paranoia hier, zocken mit Handicap und wir sind wieder bei Sherlock Holmes. Ich glaube, das ist der letzte Fall und dann hätten wir das fertig. Ja, schauen wir mal. Also, das haben wir uns alles angeguckt. Was haben wir denn jetzt? Okay. Fragen. Okay, wir haben ja schon ein paar Sachen gefunden. Umkleide haben wir auch gemacht. Sehr gut. Okay. Jetzt müssen wir die Mrs. fragen. Hier ist keine.
What should we do next, Holmes?
A master's degree diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish. An award presented to Martin Hamish for Best Grower of the Year. A glasses case. It is empty. A thesis written by Martin Hamish. This area serves as Martin Hamish's office.
Okay. A card.
This certificate belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a horticultural competition. This poster is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing, but it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens.
Okay.
We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window.
Huh?
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
Okay.
It is a bust of Montague Dunn. I am curious if the marble that we found will fit this place. Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the Colonial Collection Room is what they have in common.
Okay.
The seeds of plant species are stored here. Locked.
Good.
Look, Holmes, this charming lady must be Miss White. She's entering the seed house.
Oh yeah, Seed House. Ja, ja, ja. Ich will mal gucken, was sie eigentlich alle. Okay. Ich gehe mal lieber da hinten rein, oder?
Open.
Open. Okay, das sind Samen bestimmt, oder? Okay. Ah, Arbeitszwischendurchsuchen.
A book about ships.
Ach,
Nothing
das
at
ist-
all to do with plants.
Albert. Steht doch fett dran.
These leather gloves are new and of good quality. They do not appear to have been used. Materials for college study. They belong to Albert. This place serves as Albert's office. This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system. From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room.
Okay. Reden wir mal mit ihr.
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir. And good day to you, too. But
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson. This is my good friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but are you Sherlock Holmes, the great detective?
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
Okay, gucken wir uns mal an. Hier. Teures Parfüm, okay. Mhm. Arme Familie, okay. Mhm. Ja. Ah, hier ist irgendwas.
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here a few days ago after their most recent exhibition.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss, after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is such a terrible misfortune.
Would you happen to know why part of the Colonial Collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
Do you work here?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University. I attend the same classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunn. That is how I found my chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
He was a master, a great leader. I saw him almost as a spiritual father.
Irgendwie gelungen.
He had an exceptional nature?
Oh, yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic, and very nice to me. Although he could behave harshly towards his son.
Why so?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate keys. He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
Thank you, miss. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the colonial collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It is obvious.
Okay. Was will er jetzt? Ja, jetzt reden wir nochmal mit den Zweien, würde ich sagen. Und dann schauen wir mal. Aha. Zack. Zack.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
I do not think so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that. They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work, for Dunn always lived the high life.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father, so it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room in particular?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the colonial collection room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Okay,
Evidently. Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Tobi muss ich noch holen, ne? Da ist er.
I perceive that you are passionate about the Royal Navy.
Passionate? No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
Warte mal, es ist einfach schön. Es ist,
And yet I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say.
Wie
Yes,
es
that's
lag rum.
correct. And in fact, my father was strongly against the idea. He did his best to ruin my plans, although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Okay. Gucken wir mal, was wir jetzt haben. Mrs. White Studium. Nee. Warte mal. Hamish Wood. Und der neue Direktor. Okay. Oh nee. Wir müssen mal was Sachen verbinden. Alberts Ambitionen. Und Alberts. Okay. Hinweise. Alberts Ambitionen. Vergiftung. Was ist hier? Alberts Motiv. Diebstahl der oder die Männer können diejenigen sein, die es. Okay, was ist das hier? Okay. Manche Fakten. Okay. Da gehen wir jetzt erstmal in die Baker Street. Notizbuch öffnen. Archiv. Okay. Okay. Jetzt gehen wir erstmal hier hin. So.
This is where I keep my post.
Okay.
That isn't... That...
Die Mitglieder der Gesellschaft beten Trevor an, den Gottkönig. Ihr Ziel ist es, spirituellen Frieden zu finden und sich von Zwängen des Materialismus zu befreien. Von daher sind die Spenden dieser Halten recht groß.
Here it is. The Divine Syndicate is not a supplier to Kew Gardens. Besides, there is no address here.
Okay. Ja, das haben wir auch. Können wir hier was machen?
My analysis table. It is useful for my... Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to do. Let us go to Kew Garden.
Ups. So.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance.
Jetzt muss ich mal gucken, wo Tobi eigentlich ist.
Search, Toby. Search.
Ah, ich bin Tobi. Ich bin Tobi. Da hinten. Mhm. Ach, aber Holmes kommt nicht mit.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
Gift.
This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes, a tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
Oh, jetzt muss er analysieren. Oh yeah. Sehr gut. Baker Street. Okay.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to perform an analysis. This is the bottle that we found hidden at Kew Gardens.
Okay.
A colorless, water-based liquid. Quite a strong floral aroma.
Holmes? What are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is a doctor nearby.
So what do you think it is?
It is some kind of organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
Trinkt's einfach.
Small colorless crystals. Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you. I need to take a pipette and... Red sediment, just as I suspected. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination. This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory.
Okay. Okay, da muss ich was. Ach ja. Hm. Wo sind die Labore?
Nursery.
Palm. So. Okay. Das müsste ja hier sein, oder? Oh ja.
This is a table for experiments. It resembles my own.
Only this one is kept in good order, Holmes.
Okay. Ach, hier.
Such masks are generally worn when dealing with toxic chemicals. Gloves, waterproof aprons, everything one might need for self-protection.
Do they grow dangerous plants here?
It appears as
Ach, hier.
chemicals. Chemical. I don't hear anything.
Will ich vielleicht mit den Leuten reden? Komm, probieren wir mal. Reden wir mal mit ihm.
Are you aware of the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine what? Is this a joke?
No, I am quite serious.
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, I have never heard of this syndicate.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation. Tell me, have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
No, I cannot say that I have.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon. We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window. The Divine Syndicate. Does that name mean anything to you, by any chance?
Not at all. But it...
Thank you, miss.
Ganz komisch. Das muss hier irgendwo... Geht auch nicht. Okay. Untersuchen Sie die Gebäude im Entfernen und sammeln Sie Informationen. Finden Sie heraus, welcher... Finden Sie die Pflanze mit dem... Finden Sie die Pflanze, die schön. Das habe ich alles gemacht. Aber ich würde jetzt sagen, wir sagen jetzt erstmal Tschüss.
From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial
Aber hier
Collection
können
Room.
wir durch die Lüftung, ne? Zeit.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Okay. Wir sagen jetzt erstmal auf Wiedersehen. Und hoffentlich nächstes Mal bei der letzten Folge von Sherlock Holmes. Man sieht sich, bleibt sauber. See you.